But I really want to dig into this workshop because the first time you offered it at the Mountain Music Festival, which is in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, I thought this is the coolest thing. And I went and observed a little bit with Stephen Piercy, and I thought this is sort of like the ultimate fantasy camp for a rock photographer, but also for an accomplished photographer who wants a little bit more guidance. I think it could be intimidating. There's a lot to know. So when you go to this course, and I have it linked in the description, there's only 15 spots available. And you're going to get to spend the day with Mark at the Music on the Mountain Festival. And you're going to go into the pit with your camera and you're going to shoot photos, which is a great, right there is of the value alone. Mark is going to critique the photos with you. You get a private consultation, Zoom consultation after, where he'll go over the photos with you. You're going to get credits on Mark's website on the Music on the Mountain. It was called Monsters on the Mountain, so I get confused with the change. You're going to get your own photos. You're going to get your photo credit. It's a fun day. So you're also going to get to work with bands posing in front of a screen. So you're doing live photography, you're doing group photography, and Mark is there to guide you. It can be intimidating. Mark is very hands-on with his clients, but they know him. To tell a band that's taken 1 million photos, I need you over here, I need you over here, I want you to try this. There's a way to do it, and having Mark guide you and give you tips about how to get what you want out of the photo, how to deal with a client. There's so much more than lighting the photo and taking the photo. Those kind of things. What do you do when you're in the pit? What's the best look to get? You don't want to point up at someone's chin the whole time, but Mark is going to guide you to get better photos. Did I explain it right?
Yeah, pretty much. So we'll start with like a band coming in, like Slaughter, or let's say the Slaughter comes in, and they'll watch me position them and pose them, and then I'll just, without anything else, and I'll have a little talk before they come in on what to do, how to talk to them, and I just pretty much say, look, it's a 4-piece puzzle. You got to just make them fit. You got to look at the colors. You got to look at the heights, and you just got to make it fit, make it flow. And hopefully they watch me with it. So then when I'm done doing it, I'll take the band, put them to the side, mix them up a little bit, spin them around, and then have, one of the attendees, the workshop attendees, to kind of say, okay, Dana, you go there, and Mark, you go there. And then if I see that they're having trouble, what I've done on the last time, 2 years ago, I would tether the camera to a desktop computer like 30 feet away, and they could hear me talk. I could see what's going on, and if they're having some trouble, I could say, I could even make them laugh a little bit. I said, come on, tell him that he's bark like a dog or something. I'll say something stupid just to rise a reaction out of them, and they'll say it. They would not normally say something stupid like that, but by me telling them to say it, and I'll know who they are and know what I can get away with, or I'll just say, tell Mark to move a little to Dana, no, too much, and they'll just follow my lead, and they'll translate. I mean, you've seen it, on all those shows, the reality shows. So, where you talk to them and they kind of take instructions and stuff, but, it's a fun way to get a great photo that they can have for their portfolio, and also be published and posted on the websites.
In addition to having Mark's advice and tips and gear, you're also going to get access that you wouldn't have gotten on your own to photograph some of these bands from the pit or backstage. It is not easy. And so that's a great perk. Also, to have someone like Mark on your side, these people all know him. Your reputation, it makes this possible. Not anyone would be able to talk to the bands and get this kind of thing done.